And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, your 2022 Toronto Blue Jays.
First pitch moments away. Our starter in this one, Jose Barrios. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
So just about set now. DJ LeMahieu will get things going.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 107.
The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Espinal drifts towards it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. To the right side, Espinal collects it. To first, Rizzo out of the play. Out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the first, Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And the pitch. On the ground right side. Over to first. And Bichette is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying.
Has some trouble with it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Righty delivers. And that's through there for a strike.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Hicks, the next to hit.
Aaron Hicks.
First offering, misses the mark.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
No score here in the second. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here is the young phenom Gleyber Torres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gleyber swings, drives one. Makes the catch up against the wall. The Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Montgomery back to work. And there's a ball. Ground ball up the middle. Torres handles. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Chapman gets a piece there. Next pitch misses way outside. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. The next pitch misses. 2-2. The 2-2 now. Ground ball left side, could be two. Donaldson over to second, back to first, and it's over his head.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. In the dirt, but kept close. 1 out and a runner at second. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes the runner. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Alejandro.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Santiago.
So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And it's 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stanton makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
The shortstop, Isaiah
Barrios back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. Kiner-Falefa on at first, nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering is fouled back.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Chases that one out of the zone, and there's 1 down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
LeMahieu, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. 3-1 now. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. And George makes the grab.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Stays alive. Had a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now, number 22.
The catcher.
Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The center fielder, number 4.
And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now out to short, and that is that. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1. Out of the fourth, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And a pitch.
The first baseman.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes and one away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
The punch out there, and there are 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The wind and the pitch. Laser base hit. It's Aaron Hicks now.
Left fielder, number 31.
And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Leading off for the Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering down in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Raimel Tapia next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next pitch misses inside. That one to first, and a base hit right there. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And now a wide throw to third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Jose Trevino. He was a strikeout victim his first time. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Torres stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In there. And so now 1-2. Next pitch just misses. And it's 2-2. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. 2 away.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Line drive caught. The Yanks lead 1, and it remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Alejandro.
The pitch. And foul ball. That one ripped. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2. That one hit to right. Stanton brings it in, 2 away. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets
ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here is Aaron Judge. First offering misses the mark.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next one misses. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. In there for strike one. That misses, and that's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Tapia puts it away. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Stanton now. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And it's even up. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4.
Out to short. Connor Falefa picks it up.
Springer.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Runner at first following the error. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Gurriel. Center field. Judge cutting across. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Man at first, and here is Matt Chapman. First pitch, not close. The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And here it comes. And 1-2.
1-2.
And he deals. Squirts away a little bit. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shut.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. The Yankees looking to rally.
The left fielder, number
Now here's Aaron Hicks.
Hicks.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Labor Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. That one down the line. Backhand reach, but it gets by him. In at second, no play. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now
The catcher, number 39, Jose.
here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Vasquez into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
And first offering is fouled off. Torres, the runner at third. Kiner-Falefa at first. One gone. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
LeMahieu in the box now. Takes strike one. Chopped on the ground. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So bases.
The center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Kicks and deals. And Judge spoils that one. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is popped up. Bichette makes the play. In inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Raimel Tapia. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. Judge cutting across. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. In the air to left center. Judge cutting across. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Now batting, number 22.
And now for the Jays, number 22. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. Right-handed reliever. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the righty deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We go to the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's going to be Josh Donaldson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hands, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is inside. Now 1-2. The 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The tying run at the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And up next for New York, Aaron Hicks. A switch hitter batting right. And that's in there for strike one. This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at first, pinch running here. Tim.
Number 33, Tim LeCastro.
A new pitcher in the game, David Phelps. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Phelps.
Here is Gleyber Torres. In there, and it's 0-1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
LeCastro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Oh, he can't bring it in.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. in there for strike one. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt.
And a swing and a miss. Good job of damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Tim Locastro. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Bottom of the 8th. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Leading off for the Jays,
The pitch.
the center fielder.
Swing and a miss.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
And the right-hander deals. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Connor Falefa picks it up, sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. And the first offering is not close.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Righty delivers. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-3.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2.
Lourdes Gurriel.
That smash towards center. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. A strikeout and a walk. Chapman gets a piece there. The 0-1 and a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a slow roller. Throw on to Rizzo. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Jose Trevino. That's a strike. That's strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. So the lineup flips over. Here's DJ LeMahieu. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swings through that one. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well. They're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees.